Welcome back to this week's episode of the Other Controller Podcast. We've got myself, Boom Bat, Big Boy Brown, and Corndog. Merc is fucking, who knows. Alright, so, what's up, guys?
No, we know who he's fucking. We know who he's fucking.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's fucking this world, allegedly.
What a fucking week it's been, man.
Bro, how do we even get back on track?
It's been a fun week, I'm not gonna lie. CS was fun in terms of like a working aspect.
Why don't we just jump into that?
Going to CES?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so let me see. First off, let me tell you about this fucking flight there and back. So, just like a PSA to anybody that takes a flight for either business or vacation or whatever the fuck maybe have you. If you fall asleep on the dude next to you, they have every right to just punch you in the dick. All right? Like, I hate you. I want you to know this. If you fall asleep on a person on a flight, I will just dome rock you where you lay. I don't care. I had a 300-pound man just sleep like a fucking nestled baby, like a baby deer on my shoulder for a 4-hour fucking flight, dude.
Did you like pet his hair? Make sure he's okay.
I didn't even want to wake him. He just looked so peaceful.
Oh.
It was just like every just bad memory of him drinking, beating his kids was just out the window.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did it like reek of alcohol or anything like that? Or like?
Yeah, he smelled like fucking BO and like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, so you were getting an early taste at a convention.
Yeah.
No, he's probably
like just all the great people that go to fucking Vegas for their free time. But on the flight back, I was waiting in line, and I'm one of those people just completely abuse the fact that it's like active military or military personnel get on the flight a little bit early to put your shit on so I can sit and just not fucking move. So I had a window seat, and that's why I took that opportunity. So I was like waiting in line, and these like just super fucking like Southside Chicago bummy fucking people waiting in line and just got pissed off at me. It was like, why does she get to go in? That's bullshit. Meanwhile, the other one's wearing fucking like Cookie Monster jammies and fucking slippers when she's like 42 years old and smells like I do. Just not fucking having it. It smelled like beer on the airport, and so did she. Meanwhile, she's got fucking 2 kids she's trying to pull into this airline. Bro, guess who sits next to me?
Cookie Monster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I get to listen to the first 30 minutes of our kids losing their mind because they don't really know how to like comprehend with like their ears popping and all that shit, which is completely fine. I didn't really care. I had headphones. But she wanted to just keep just fucking berating me, dude. Like, why? Why put that much effort into getting mad at somebody getting on the airport or the flight a little bit early?
But like, why would she be mad at you? Like, you obviously qualified for, getting on early. What the hell's the point of getting mad at you? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. There was like 20 other people that got on for like the disabilities thing, and all it was just like grossly fucking overweight people that had to take a wheelchair because they're out of breath standing up. Like, that's all it was.
We don't judge here at the Other Controller Podcast.
Bro, that's a life goal of mine. I just want to be huge and sit on a porch all day and like yell at the kids.
Like 2 of which like were viable. Like they had like other either issues. Like one of them obviously, like if you have a cane, granted, or if you're in a wheelchair, you have a walker, different shit like that. But if you're like within able-bodied years, and it's just the fact that
you're a land whale.
Yeah, your ongoing struggle with McDonald's fucking dollar menu has been wrecking your life. That's a different story.
Again, we don't judge here at the Other Controller Podcast.
No, chef don't judge.
Yeah, we're a very diverse cast of, yeah.
It's good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, why get mad at me, though, if, like, fucking quarter ton of fun Becky chooses to not fucking partake in the line? Like, why get mad at me? What part did I wrong you on?
Here's my question. Do they like have to show proof that they have a disability, or do the people working are just like, yeah, you should probably get on pretty quick?
I have no idea. That's actually a good point.
It's like at the clerk's discretion after looking at you.
Yeah,
it's like,
if I'm scanning tickets and like you come over me looking like land whale, that's the best term we could think of right now. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you should get on because we got to test everything. Make sure these seats work for you.
Yeah,
need time to load that extra meal on.
But I don't know. Like, I know for military we have to scan our IDs with our pass, but for stuff like that. I have no idea.
Which is
Like,
I wanna
obviously,
have
if you're
a
like
military-
if you're elderly, if you have like some type of like mobility device or something like that, or like an oxygen mask or some shit, like that makes sense. But I
if
have
they're
no idea.
going on with an oxygen mask, they got it set. Plane starts to go down. They're like, oh, I don't need
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Yeah, they just flip that bitch to full blast and get sent.
Yeah, like looking at you like, you want some?
They keep their own oxygen, or do they put the oxygen from like the bag?
I don't know.
Bro, do they get to wear
I'm sure the
mask
one in
the
their
whole
tank
flight?
is more high quality. They're like, you call that shit oxygen, please?
What are you talking about? They're like so high in the air. They got nothing up there but air. Like, here, you want to sniff a cloud? We can do that for you. I want to wear one of them masks the whole flight. Bro, you ever like huff pure oxygen to sober up?
No.
We used to do that. You show up to work like hungover as fuck, and they're like, hold on, just go on the jet real quick. And you're like, you fucking clear right up so fast.
Meanwhile, the fucking person trying to fly this bitch in like some terrible accidents, like, fuck, I got half a tank.
Yeah, but all the maintainers are like, yeah, but I mean, we feel great.
So you landed at Vegas for CES. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, have you guys been to Vegas before? Like, that was my first
Nope.
time going.
No.
Never been.
It's honestly nothing special. Like, one of the funniest things I probably saw was the fact that, like, smoking is still allowed in certain areas indoors and, like, really close to, like, open spaces. There's a couple, like, completely foreign people just smoking outside next to, like, kids. I was just expecting one of them just extinguish the butt of their cigarette on like some 2-year-old's forehead, just give them a unicorn horn. Like, he just gave absolutely no fuck worth of placement of where he was. He was just smoking next to a stroller and just blowing it in that same direction. Like, I'm over here, like, I didn't fly with my vape or anything like that. We're not allowed to chew while at the booth, so I had to buy cigarettes. And I'm over there, like, fucking finding, like, dumpsters and shit to go by to try to be nice to other people and be cognizant that there's other like people and potentially kids. There's these fucking 2 people just out there smoking next to strollers and shit, dude. That killed me. But I mean, in terms of CES, the only really cool thing that I actually went to go like walk around to was like the Intel booth. Bro, Intel, no bullshit, bought out and relabeled an entire restaurant
Shit.
for the 3 days of CES going
That's
on.
the kind of money I want.
Yeah, like they
Right
just
there.
put their banner and everything over the restaurant's logo and everything. And
Was it
just
like a
set up
really
shop.
shitty placement where like they kind of like tacked it up but missed the side and it's like hanging off? You can kind of see Panda over the
No,
Panda
dude, that shit
Express.
was dope. Like they had, they put in like LED pillars with like different graphics going through like on a movie
They
screen as
completely
well as
tore
the floor.
down the name for the original restaurant, put up their own fucking shit, and then tore that
They
down
pulled
and
the
put the
Olympics
original one
on
back
it.
up.
The first day was super bougie. Like when I went to walk past it, like they wouldn't let anybody in apart from like media or like CEOs or CFOs or distribution or anything like that. If you're just like a startup like ourselves, they're like, yeah, you can go fuck off. I was like, oh, okay. Can I at least see the drink menu from over on the other side of the wall?
It's like, no, tomorrow you guys are going to have a different one. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool. Like there's definitely a lot of free shit that was like given away. Obviously, I couldn't really walk the floor too much because I was working. But it was pretty dope. Like just to see all the different types of people. Fucking 80% of the Asian populace was there. I spoke probably with every single one of them. What else happened that was actually fucking hilarious? Oh, I saw a grandma get really tanked in the middle of so to put it in perspective, so my booth was in CES. They have like their own section for startups, which we were at. My booth was like in the very front row of the entryway, and then the 3 booths down was this make your own craft beer keg thing, where you literally just threw the thing threw all the ingredients into this what looked to be like a mini keg. And it would make beer over time. Like you didn't have
That's
to fuck
fucking
with it.
tight.
It was really cool. Like the idea was dope. But they were like handing out samples from beers they made. And this grandma just got fucking ripped, dude. Like she came back every 30 minutes on the dot just to get new little shooters. And she was just cranking them. And by like maybe lap 5, 6 or whatever, Gma's over there in the corner about to throw it back on fucking Hector.
Oh.
Or whoever she brought. And I was fucking losing it because she was just blitzed. Like, absolutely fucking gone. Whatever, pain pills or whatever just did not help her in the situation. Where we were, right in front of us, like this little seating lounge. And she was just passed out there for like 3 hours and no one came to check on her. Like, no security, nothing. Someone's grandmother just got ripped out on CES. And
Hector probably was like, she does this all the time.
yeah.
Fine. No, if you think she's cold, you can bring her a blanket. I won't mind.
I mean, that was at least my experience from CES. Everything in fucking Vegas is overly fucking expensive. Like, thankfully, I get to expense basically everything I had to pay for except for like personal shit. But meals, dude, I ordered like off the kids menu one time because I thought I was being too bougie trying to order a fucking burger and it coming out to like $32.
What kind of burger was it?
Just like a plain ass burger, nothing crazy.
No,
I did go to Flavortown though. That was a shining moment.
How was it?
It wasn't that amazing, and I was kind of upset about it.
I don't know what the hell that is.
So, you know,
Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Yeah, Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Okay, gotcha.
I went to Flavortown. I
Guy
don't think
Fieri's
that's
a national treasure and needs to be protected.
Yeah. But we went to his restaurant. And
Guy Fieri's actually a piece of shit.
Yeah. Don't you fucking insult this man like this.
Allegedly.
But
yeah, whenever we throw shade at celebrities, we just have to throw that allegedly in there because we're going off rumors. We're not going off of our own beliefs or anything like that.
No, we're talking about the merch
pick up
line.
real quick, guy.
Yeah.
Pick up real quick.
No, the merch line where we want the squat.
Hashtag
The
allegedly.
setting the onesie. Yeah, that'll be the other one, which is a shirt that says allegedly.
His restaurant was, I mean, like,
Was it
Vegas.
gangster?
It was a gangster.
I mean, the fucking servers were hilarious. Like,
They all dressed like him?
no, dude, that's what I wanted it
hair
to
from
be.
the
Fuck.
90s.
That's a fucking
Frosted
nightmare,
tips.
dude.
That's what I wanted. It.
Flaming Hawaiian shirts.
It's just like fucking 37 Guy Fieri's in a fucking... That sounds like a terrible cult, dude.
9 circles of hell, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. And then they're playing Friday by Rebecca Black on fucking
Dude,
loop.
Shitty
No
ass
bullshit,
dad
though.
jokes, and it's like, stop.
they were only
just
playing,
fucking
like,
stop.
90s and early 2000 like R&B and rap and shit from that time frame. It fucked my head up so much. I was like, this is definitely not music I would ever think of him listening to.
Like Guy Fieri. He listens to everything. Actually, you know
And
what
he
it was?
listens to nothing at the same time.
I bet you the only thing that going on in that restaurant was like a single
Omnipotent.
monotone note, but it just plays whatever you want it to play. So you walked in and it started playing Peaches and Cream, and you're like, I didn't know he listened to this. And everyone's like, he's not. It's all in your head.
So I was thinking about that today. I was like, I was looking for a playlist that like so it was playing every other song than the one that I wanted to hear, and like I wanted to hear certain songs of that like specific type. And I was thinking like, it would be sick if like a company would develop something that would be able to play exactly what you want to listen to.
Pandora.
No, Pandora just fucking loops the same 13 songs every fucking hour on the hour. Fuck Pandora.
Doesn't Spotify and like Google Play have lists catered to like the specific song you're listening to that is similar to like that song or that artist and shit like that?
Yeah, but it always ends up playing all the songs that you like, that you thumbs up, which is like, that's not what I wanted to find new songs. I didn't want to listen to the ones that I fucking thumbed up already.
Oh, Google
There's
Play does that. They
difference,
have a feeling lucky thing, and it'll give you new songs based on a genre, and you can go through it from there.
Spotify does the same thing where it's like it'll come up to like a different album of requests and music they think you might listen to.
Oh, the Discover Weekly?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Fuck, dude. I'm trying to think like what else happened because I don't want to have like all the dumb fucking stories I just told you guys off podcast being this one because we're gonna have to make this a Patreon one.
Yeah, I don't think we can put those
That's gonna
in.
be like, man, these stupid. I met the whole fucking. It's like there's a fucking there's a disclaimer at the beginning of the fucking at the beginning of the podcast. By listening to this, you agree to a verbal agreement that. And then it just lists like
Shit
8
gets
fucking hours
offensive,
of shit.
and if you can't fucking take it, get the fuck out.
Oh, one thing I did not realize that actually kind of annoyed the shit out of me was like just super stuck up and rich kids actually going to this fucking event to like look at different shit or availability for them to purchase early on.
For their fucking mom and dad to fucking pay for.
Yeah, like literally fucking so many of them just. I wish that's what it said on their like ID placard was just rich bitch. I wish it said that.
Yeah, I thought the event was supposed to be more for,
Can't afford it, but know someone who can.
like journal reviews and shit like that. Like I didn't know it was really like open to the public.
Yeah, so the first day is more so like different people that would be like backing companies, like manufacturers, like obviously bigger people in their role in their kind of realm. And then the second day is a little bit of a mix of like press added in, like more press added in with like different like interviews and stuff happening. And then by day 3, that's like full on game to anybody and everyone. So
you didn't catch Sony's magical announcement?
No.
That was fucking. I've never been so disappointed. That alone might just make me only get an Xbox.
Why? What happened?
All they did was announce their fucking new logo, which all they did was delete the 4 and add a 5 in the same font.
Genius.
No.
200 IQ.
And then they were talking about all the shit that everybody knows already, like the SSD and all this other bullshit, but they didn't have any like renderings, they didn't have like a test model and fucking nothing. All they did was show their stupid fucking logo.
So, as a graphic designer, never have I fucking seen anybody circle jerk a logo like they did for this. I'm over here like, why? It's a fucking logo reveal. Your audience gives 2 fucks about your marketing in terms of visuals like that. Like, they want to see specs. They want to see what the thing looks like. Anything in the world. You had a fucking reveal for the logo. You had nothing.
I thought I thought they were trolling. When I saw the length of the video, I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't really announced yet. Then I watched it and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is stupid. This is the dumbest shit ever.
Like, maybe by showing the logo, that was their way of officially saying, hey, the PS5 is here. It's like, it doesn't matter. We all know it's coming. Nobody gives a fuck that you made a different logo, which is the 5 and the 4 of the same font. Like, what the fuck?
You got to give it to that dude, though. Everybody in the audience knew he was full of shit, but he stayed up there for a couple minutes after he announced the stupid fucking logo.
Wait, it's called the piss. It looks like PS. It's the piss.
I hate you so much. Where is this fucking logo?
It's literally exactly what you would think.
Yeah,
the fucking
try to picture
like
it
upside down too.
Right? And then we're gonna get the picture.
Yeah, and you got it. Just try and picture it right now.
All right, go ahead and try to picture it. And here you go.
Piss.
Why, dude? That's all they released?
Like, dude, yeah. If you flip it, all they needed to do was fucking flip the 2 from PS2, and it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
So to be fair, at least Sony with the PlayStation, they do very, very little changes from the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Like, the controllers still look pretty drastically similar from one to another. And I guess they're just trying to keep that same trend going. But to have that be the fucking reveal is like, nobody really gives a fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of a kick in the balls.
Yeah, but think of the money they saved. Yeah. Like, they don't even fucking need Geico at this point.
I was just thinking, that's like, what if this is like the turning point already before it even gets released? Like, this is their big fuck up of,
Supposedly rumors are saying that this is going to be weaker than the Xbox. And I don't know, some people are using that as fuel to either support or abandon it. And I'm over here like, Nintendo always releases the weaker console visually and still fucking does great because it really boils down to the games.
That's fair. But I mean, this generation they released the fucking Switch. Like, that's a fucking strong move.
Yeah, with rumors of what the Switch Pro or something similar.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, that showed up. I thought that was really funny.
Re-say that part. So yeah, like Sony, not Sony, Nintendo.
Just trying to make the edit easier for him, and he still fucked it up.
Oh.
You gotta leave that shit in there now, dude.
So Corndog posted a picture of the fucking PS5 dev kit. Looks like Johnny 5 as a fucking Hoover vacuum. Oh boy.
So, and scene, go ahead, say it again.
Bro, it wasn't even funny. It's the fact that you fucked up your retake. That's what made that funny.
Alright, take 3.
Nintendo. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Fucking shit. Supposed Nintendo Switch Pro possibly coming out this year or something.
Thanks for that shitty fucking transition, Steady.
Fucking seamless, man.
Oh man! So apparently, there's reports of a new Switch model launching around June 2020. It's stating that it's gonna be 4K and that it's gonna have a magnesium alloy body, and then according to the rumors, it's gonna be at a suggested price of $399, and then according to them, bigger cartridge sizes, and then beefed up components. But for me, I think I'd still buy it. Like, even though I have the I have the Switch already, I'd still get the Switch Pro just so I can get that 4K on all these new titles that they're releasing.
Wait, so they're changing the cartridge size, like the game cartridge?
So I think what they mean by that, it's gonna be capable of more storage.
Okay.
I don't think like it's gonna be physically bigger.
I was like, except you fucked up. They're like, hey, here's the Switch Pro, but you can't play your other games on it because they don't fit no more.
Yeah, that would be fucking stupid. Which also what makes me think further that it would be the same is that the new Pokemon DLC is coming out around the time that this is supposed to drop. So I think that would be a huge step back if they were like, oh yeah, well, you have to buy the Switch Pro version of this and you won't be able to play the old cartridge. And I feel like it would be more of a headache around that time. And then another thing that's kind of related to the Switch, but not really, another copycat was announced at CES. Alienware, they unveiled a concept of like a Switch type device. And it's supposedly able to run like Windows games, and it's running a version of Windows 10. Windows 10.
I mean, interesting. I don't know if that would actually take on,
Yeah, I think it's like they should just, instead of trying to copy what's working for another company, just try and innovate something different.
I mean, but that's normally how you get an improvement. Like, one company may come out with something, and then another company tries to replicate it, but still improve on some sort of shortcoming the first one had. Yeah. So I'm okay with that, with competition.
I mean, that's just optimization, though, versus, like, innovation.
Right.
And that's the thing, though. I mean, I don't think that so you got to think about it. Nintendo already has a solid foundation of consumers that buy their handheld products. I don't think if Sony or Xbox made a Switch type device, I don't think they would have the same type of success as Nintendo's having.
I would agree with you completely on that one.
So it's like it's kind of not, you can't say that they're like innovating or whatever. It's like a blatant copy.
But it's not trying to make a Switch. It's not the Nintendo platform at all. It's just the PC platform, right?
Yeah, but I mean, exactly. It's a copy, but it's a version.
It's just giving the PC experience instead of it being the Switch interface and all that stuff.
Essentially, yeah. It's still fucking garbage.
I mean, didn't Razer release something like that as well?
Yeah, theirs was a little bit different because it was compatible with their phones. This is going to be like a dedicated like device if it actually comes out. That's going to have the removable like Joy-Cons, and then it's going to come with a dock so you can play it on a monitor.
Okay.
But I mean, if we're looking at it like that, then wouldn't the Switch be copying mobile devices that had like the third-party controllers where you just slap the screen, your phone right in between?
I mean, that's a very good yoga stretch. I wouldn't go that far though.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it's based upon just like the concept of the controls being on the side of the screen in the middle.
But I mean, I kind of.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, but
I think it's just more so the fact Nintendo took the first leap at making that route of device to be its own console.
Right. And
then everyone else saying like, oh shit, they're actually doing well with this. Maybe we should look at something similar. But I don't really think that either Xbox or PlayStation really need to have something similar to it.
Agreed.
Like they have their own general console. Like those people already know if they're going to try to take something on the go, they're probably going to choose either a laptop, a tablet, a phone, or a completely separate device like a Switch instead. Like, you already have them in the home, and they're most likely going to be playing that and flipping between different consoles versus them having something that integrates with it.
Well, isn't like the Origin PC company, aren't they doing something similar now as well? Like they have a computer that they built and then attached to the same frame on the opposite side is either an Xbox or a PS4 internals like built in there with it.
Yeah, I think it's
just
actually
fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I think it's called the One actually, where that's how they literally market it. Like it's your all-in-one device. It's your
like
computer,
one side
it's
is your
console.
computer, the other side is your console. Like you'll get better airflow, obviously, because it's the internals laid out like a computer with more space.
Hold on, I'm trying to spec this bitch out to see how crazy I could get it.
Wasn't that this one?
So you can spec this all the way up to. Wait, where's my price at? Hold on. Okay, so the most expensive you can get it is $6,000. Like spec with everything that comes with
Buy a car
750 watt Corsair, 1 terabyte 970 Pro NVMe drives, Windows 10 Professional, RTX 2080 Ti, like a AIO by Corsair, 64 gigs of Corsair Vengeance 3000 megahertz, a Z390M Gaming Edge AC by MSI, the 9900K, and then a 2 terabyte 860 Pro series by Samsung. And that's with the PS4 Pro. And that's that's top of the line as much as you can get it. So $62.84. Or as low as $58.82 a month.
Don't do it.
Shit. No, I think it's really cool, but it's fucking dumb at the same time. Like I get the concept is making streaming like an all-in-one plug and play type deal, but as far as like the thermals and like what the actual experience would be, I don't think it would be as good as as we think it would be, if that makes sense. Like it sounds really cool, but I feel like it needs like a third or fourth iteration. Also, not to mention, we're at the tail end of the cycle for the PS4 and the Xbox.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird for this to come out now, right at the end of the lifespan for these two consoles.
Oh wait, I forgot to add. Never mind. RGB is free. We're good. We're still at. Oh no, RGB is more. So wait, hold on. Let me see. I could get it more expensive.
Yikes!
Wait, how much did you say it was?
$6,000.
It was 6,379. That's top of the line, all the way spec'd out.
I'm looking at an '07 Infiniti G35 base for $6,000 with 113,000 miles on it.
Look, guy, I mean, people have different priorities.
Oh, look, here's a BMW 325 with 77,000 miles.
I feel
Yeah,
like you
but
can build the same thing for like.
Can you
a
stream
fraction of the fucking
from
price.
that BMW or that Infinity
Oh, it gets you to
while
work.
you're playing high fidelity PS4
You can add
or
a
Xbox
not
One?
sponsored hashtag at any moment.
I mean, it's not sponsored.
Hashtag could be sponsored. We're open to it.
Origin, hit me up.
Hit
Bro.
us.
I'll
Just
make a
weird.
video about it.
I'll make a video.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I feel like wrong time for it. Or maybe and I wonder, like, is this just a flex? Like, look, we could do this, bitches. Now what?
Because
Yeah.
it's not new. People have been doing this kind of stuff for years with the 360 and PS3. Either making dedicated computers for it in the sense of like just taking out the internals and fitting them into a PC case. So, like, I don't know. It's cool, but it's also like, whatever.
I think it's just like a flex, and I think they're trying to make it apparent now so that they can start building for the next generation. It's pretty cool though, but that kind of had me thinking though, like, wouldn't it be cool? Because you know how like some people they do, like updated like Windows 95 PCs and stuff like that.
Oh, the sleeper builds?
No, like where they actually source hardware from the time and then they build like what would be like a super crazy high price gaming PC back then.
Gotcha.
I feel like that would be cool to build into like a modern system. Like, you know how they have the dual cases where like you can have two builds in one? I feel like that'd be really cool if they could get like a mini ITX like Windows 10 build in there and then have like a full fucking like Windows 95 PC that like could play Doom and like all that other shit. That'd be like super nerdy but really cool.
I had a thought. I had an entire thought. And I blanked out. Give me a moment.
Oh, study it even comes with Red Dead Redemption 2 for $6,000.
So I already have Red Dead Redemption 2. I was able to score it for $20 legally.
No.
Legitly.
No.
No.
You said that the receipt had to say $20, right?
Yeah, the checkout said $20.
How the fuck? Because you said that you. The
No,
only reason you
you're
got
right.
it
You're right. It was $40. But I had used $20 that I had got for selling something else towards it.
I rest my case.
So ultimately, I only spent $20 on the game. So I was okay with that.
I rest my case. That is all you're on.
That's fine. I still stand
So
by
Steady
fuck
actually
Rockstar. I paid $20. I paid $20 for it. So
Paid according to the receipt, you paid $40. So
fine. According to the
I
receipt, I did pay $40, but it only cost me $20. So that's fine.
but Rockstar's getting that $40.
I don't know how much Rockstar's
Oh,
getting
fair.
from it. But it's only
it's not the
costing
20
me
that you,
20. So I'm okay with that.
It's not the 20 that you said. So
Yeah, I gave them 40, but it only cost me 20.
Did you purchase this at a GameStop?
Hell no.
Missed opportunity. Power to the players. Is that a slogan still? I actually don't know.
Get out. Just get the fuck out.
oh, also one of the Alienware articles actually from GameInformer.com.
Oof.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, dude. Are they out of business yet?
No, not yet. Soon, but not yet. Dude, I was just thinking about this last week. What would the irony be if they they wanted to be our first sponsor after talking all this shit about them?
Who, GameStop?
Yeah.
Bro, I'd hop on that.
Don't
So
change a thing. Like that means that they are aware of all the content we have, all the thumbnails where we have
But-
used fucking shitting on them, and they still hit us up like, "Hey, we want to sponsor
no.
you guys." It's like, fuck yeah, dude.
One person shitted on them. The rest of us be
Fuck.
very confused.
Fucking cares.
Why are you so fucking mad, dude?
That's their stipulation to the sponsorship. It's like, okay, so Brown can't say anything negative, and it's like,
Bro,
about
if
that.
we ever get sponsored,
Fucking luck.
if we get sponsored by GameStop, you have to do the opening.
No,
This episode is brought to you by GameStop.
No, hey, whenever he would just start going off the cuff, all you hear is a big old.
Dude, no, fuck that. GameStop, if you're out there trying to get about sponsoring this channel, no.
He
Fuck
does not.
that.
He
does
doesn't
not
represent.
speak for-
What are they gonna pay us in? Fucking Game Informers? What the fuck are they gonna do? They're going out of business today. They just fired 80% of their own company.
GameStop. His opinions does not reflect every one of the other controller podcasts. Limited Liability Corporation.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
It's been a while since we went on a GameStop rant.
Oh,
So like,
Dude,
Vic, if
stop
you're in the
trying
middle
to-
of the stream
let
and
us be great.
if they wanna like hit you up with a jersey or something, like, you're gonna be like, no, I'm good, fam.
Yeah, why the fuck would I wear that?
let us be great. Stop trying to shit on us. Let us be great.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Here's your jersey for talking so much shit. On the front of it's gonna say "fuck you." On the back, it's gonna say "for sale." And it's gonna be made out of that itchy ass fucking nylon material that you can never wash and make it feel halfway decent. Hope you like it. No, fuck that.
If GameStop gives me a jersey that says "fuck you" on it, I'd wear it every day.
That'd be his
Dude.
new fucking
Yeah, bro,
outfit
don't
for
fuck
work.
this up for us, guy.
We have a prime opportunity. No, we were on Disney's radar because of Steady, and he ruined that.
Fuck them. Fuck Disney.
But okay, I'm the one that gets all the fucking backlash for GameStop and shit. This man's crushing Disney.
Oh
I
man,
crushed Microsoft. Oh no.
To be fair,
we gotta stop burning bridges. Shit.
that's you guys. I have nothing to say bad about anything except
No,
for Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Fuck
there's
you
something.
bitches.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
You guys are fucking with my favorite game. But not so much Call of Duty, just Activision. Activision can eat a big bag of dicks. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's really been. Oh, I think Borderlands 3. So we might have to apologize to Boom. Borderlands 3 might be introducing a battle pass with microtransactions.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So right now it's rumor, it's speculation. I think it was based off of a tweet or some shit. Nothing concrete or hardcore has been said, but Borderlands 3 might have some sort of battle pass microtransaction system. And I'm
But
over
I
here
called
like,
that, right?
are you
Fuck outta here.
fucking kidding? The first thing I thought was like, if this happens, me and Corndog have to apologize to Boom.
I called it, right? I fucking called nothing but net in the air.
This is speculation at the moment. This is allegedly to the max.
No,
So
yeah.
hold on
Okay,
with your victory. Hold on.
No. So what they're gonna say, 2K's gonna be like, oh man, even though we made all this money on fucking microtransactions with our 2K franchise, nah, we don't want that money from Borderlands. We'll just let the gamers be. Really? You really think that's gonna happen?
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
I wrote to them.
is it may be a thing, but it is not confirmed
No,
yet.
Definitely gonna be a thing. I called it.
I don't fucking know.
If it happens, guy, I'll be like, you were right. I'll apologize. And
So you mean when it happens?
all right, calm down. If it happens, all right. Nothing's concrete yet.
I don't know, man. That's like super fucked if it does happen. I wouldn't be surprised though. I'm just wondering what they would like. What is their like? What are they gonna like
Special
monetize?
skins. That's it.
Yeah,
And
'cause that's the
if
only
it goes to
record
special
stuff.
statted weapons, then they can really go fuck themselves. But if
Dude,
it's
that'll be
skins,
super fucked. That'd be really bad.
Oh, here comes the train. You guys ready? It's about that time. It's around midnight. I hear it. It's not picking up on the mic yet.
No, we heard it.
No, we hear it.
We hear
Oh,
it.
you hear it when I talk?
Yeah, we hear the train in the background.
There it is.
There you go. You know what's the fucked up part about that? That's not something you realize is a problem till you move in the first night.
Yeah, like I don't know how loud it is. Well, I've been living here for, I don't know, 16 years. It's just I didn't live this close to the train tracks.
No, I'm saying, like, yeah, when you saw the apartment and all this stuff, it's like, all right, cool. You know, like, you didn't think that at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning that was going to be a thing.
Wow, can you spot the time difference? It's only 12, loser.
All right, guy. Eastern here. My bad.
I got up to 9.
Dude, you know what?
Get up to 9 G's? Let me see what I can buy for that.
It's called the Big O.
So,
Oh, no,
your O face. So, I'm gonna break the what is it, the third wall. One compliment we got was that they couldn't tell that we were in different like places. They thought we were in the same room.
Who said that?
Aw.
Tell him I love that.
So shout out to Steady.
Thank you.
That's the only shout out I'll ever get on this podcast.
Bro, I thought you were like saying Steady's the one that gave that compliment. I was like, that's funny.
Oh no,
That'd be funny. He's complimenting himself.
No,
He's like, yo, good job, dude.
yeah, I'm fucking killing this shit. No, I've heard it from actually 3 different people already.
Word? Yeah, we're doing big things, guys.
Brings a smile to my face. I appreciate that.
It does. It brings a smile to my face knowing that people are actually listening to our dumbasses.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. Oh yeah, like when I put up this week's episode, my friend sends me a message. She's like, "It's about fucking time." I was like, "All right, damn."
Bro,
my
same
bad."
here. My friend is like strangely into it. I hope she hears this. She was like, "Oh my fucking finally!" I was like, "Oh my bad."
I got 2 more ready to go. I'll be putting one out tomorrow, and then the one we did last week I'll put out this week as well.
It
That's
was
fucking
the
dope,
Bill
though.
Gates one, and I've been hyping
the
it up
butt
for
chug.
so long.
Yes,
I've
that
been
one's
telling her about it.
That's out there now.
The Bill
Yeah,
Clinton butt chug.
Like that's
We're
it.
all gonna get
We cannot fucking take that back. It's out there. All the
we're
details
all
that we
gonna get
had.
served.
Bro, some of the
We're
shit
all-
I forgot about, like him doing the headstand and twerking it down. I
It's
forgot about
not
that
even
shit.
going to be a fucking subpoena. It's going to be fucking Bill Gates calling us to some like warehouse challenging us to a butt chug challenge. Like, which
If
one
Bill
of you
Gates
bitches
calls
think
me,
you could do it better than me? And it's like, yikes.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you the game plan
Y'all
right
don't
now.
know how to throw in a circle like that, dude.
Yo, Bill Gates gonna call me and be like, "Hey, Bill, can you do us a favor and get us that GameStop sponsorship? We greatly appreciate it.
Like if we win, if we ass chug better than you, can you
You gotta give
make
us a
this-
GameStop." That's the only thing we ask for. Nothing, like
It's got to come with a plaque that
You
says
come
Big
on
Boy
our
Brown.
project. No,
It's- oh,
we
come
want
on.
a fucking GameStop to sponsor an episode.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jerseys with our names. It's man.
This says "fuck you" in the
Oh,
front.
dude, we win a butt chug contest. And the first thing we ask for is a fucking GameStop sponsorship. Out of all the things we could get, that's fucking
We tune in
Oh,
the
gonna
following
cancel.
week, and it's like, all right. So, Other Controller podcast now consists of Boom, myself, and Corndog.
Oh my god!
and then the only caveat with Bills, we have to have that fucking butt chug contest televised. Now everybody we know knows that all 3 of us can butt chug like fucking champions. Oh shit!
Oh my god! I
Yo, what
think we
the
were
fuck
gonna
is
go there.
going on, dude?
God damn it. I fucking can't. There's no.
Oh man!
You know, this episode
gotta
was going
fucking-
very
hold on.
smooth. You know, we were on
Hold on.
topic for like an hour.
This is how. Okay, Mr. President. So we appreciate you for challenging us to this butt chugging contest, but can you please get us a GameStop sponsorship if we win? That's all we need. We don't need anything else. He's like, well, are you sure I can? No, that's all we fucking need is that GameStop sponsorship.
Oh my god.
Could you
I'll come
imagine
on the show and,
one
like,
of us
do an
does some
episode here?
national
Nah.
treasure type shit, like where we're thinking, like nationally, and it's like, well, what do you want? It's like, oh man, this is gonna be petty, but it's gonna be fucking worth it. Listen up.
Oh my god! If I'm ever on the news, like just like
It's
walking
like,
down
bro,
the street and they
it's
do an
like-
interview. Whew.
It's like 30 years later, and GameStop has been closed for like 29 years. They're like, hey man, you guys remember that fucking?
You gotta have the CEO knock on Big's door at his house, and it's like a big check.
I'd be so fucking irritated.
One of those big ass
$1.
placards.
Oh
For
my
one
god.
fucking dollar.
Yeah.
And then they
National
Big Boy
television.
Brown.
Let me spill it.
Spells Brown with an O. I would fucking lose it, bro. I would fucking lose it.
Separate words and everything. Big Boy Brown's like, what the fuck is this?
I'm at like the bank trying to cash this fucking Happy Gilmore check.
And then instead
Who
of-
the fuck is Big Boy
so-
Brown? It's like, that's me. Hmm.
It's BIGBOIBROWN.
He's so fucking irritated, dude.
Boy, and it's like a fucking.
I fucking hate all of you, right? Because you guys, if you had the chance, I knew this was the only wish you guys would make.
No, so then you know how like when you when you write out a check, like you have to give the reasoning for what the check is for. It says butt chug champion in the memo.
Oh man.
Oh my god. All right, boys, we need to
No,
practice.
raise the fucking stakes on this whole thing. If we fucking win, Bill buys out fucking GameStop out of debt and makes Big the CEO.
Oh my
Fuck.
fucking god.
Just signs the whole company over to him.
That was fucking lit.
Big would
Hold
run
on.
this shit into the ground in a week on purpose. What are you talking about?
Just to spite them.
It would just be renamed in the day.
Most offensive shit he could
Bro.
think of. It's like, oh, we gotta close down.
I'm crying.
Oh, no.
I'm crying so hard. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh my
Why are you
god.
gonna take a picture with your mouth open?
That's the fucking hot chug face, dude.
Yeah. Just tears and panic.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
You didn't quite measure the girth of that Don P bottle, right? That's
Oh,
the fucking face you're making, dude.
Had to fucking butt chug PBR tall boys and shit. Just this Pringles can.
Oh my god.
That's the look of fear when you realize Bill don't play that shit.
Yeah. He's over there, got you on your
God.
shoulders.
Yo,
and a
Bill, why you
fucking
holding
hot
two
sauce.
bottles? Oh, you didn't fucking know. Hold on.
Oh my fucking god.
He starts doing 1980s fucking head spins and shit. It's like, yo, fucking lost it.
Bill breaks out the bucket hat.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's like a NASCAR pit crew with fucking Bill on his side.
And he's like, Hillary, let go of my ankles. He's just like T-posed on his head, fucking butt chugging.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I ain't laughed that hard in years.
Holy fuck, dude. Jesus Christ.
Sponsor us.
Yo, fuck, that's like 3 weeks in a row we brought up Bill Clinton.
Bill Gates got. It's the wrong fucking Bill.
Oh, man.
I was a little worried when he said Hillary, and I was like, I don't think he meant that.
There's
We
more
went
than one-
from philanthropist to like, we're going at fucking political level now, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Nobody's safe on this podcast.
God.
Hey, because
You gotta do that swirl to get it down quick.
that makes the cyclone like it fucking
Oh, like
beer fest when you have to twist it. And then when he's done, oh, here's the, and then he bursts.
Shit, this was us versus Bill Gates. Now it's us. It's a tag team. It's fucking us versus both the Bills.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. Holy fuck.
I'm waiting for the neighbors to come knock on my door and be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It's like,
Like, you don't get it. Like, you don't get it. Bill Gates butt chugs.
You know how, like in the wrestling game, there's tornado tag? It's tornado tag butt chug. It's just fucking... There's 5 of us spinning like fucking Beyblades. Fucking bottles. Holy shit, dude.
Oh, man.
God.
Can we get this on ESPN, dude?
Yo,
Yeah,
Steady,
right.
do me a favor.
What's
when
up?
you edit this video, put that picture in there of me crying.
Oh, man. Got you, dude.
You just see fucking either fucking Corndog or myself on the side with the Jew from Beer Fest like this. Bro.
It's the GameStop logo in his eye.
Oh my god.
Why is it not downloading?
Holy shit, man.
Oh, man.
Holy fuck, dude.
God, we were good for like an hour, too.
Yeah. It always resorts back to butt chugging.
It does, dude. These past couple of episodes.
Fuck.
Right there, right in Big's eye, just like that.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
So the conundrum.
Yeah.
God, do you even want one? Holy shit.
Well, you said
I got
you
one.
were revamping them, so let's see what you got.
Well, I got one that's just... It's not a wild video game one, but we do got a video game one. If you could take... So, I was thinking about... I've been playing a lot of big open world RPGs. My voice cracked, my bad. Oh, like The Witcher, Fallout, Far Cry's, things like that, Skyrim. If you could take a game that is not like that, say like I was thinking like Apex Legends, and turn it into an open world RPG, what game would you want to see in that way?
A good one.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. So it's like taking a game from one genre to another.
And turning it into an open world RPG.
Resident Evil.
That'd be pretty cool. Like a big old like survival.
That would be sick, dude. It's
Yeah.
like you own a not a base, but like you have like the safe haven for whatever the fuck is going down, and you're going out there meeting new survivors and doing side missions. You know, it's like, oh, I lost my cat. You know, when this all happened, you know, shit like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, Capcom needs to make it just like how they did the Resident Evil 2 HD remake. That would be fucking sick.
What would be a fucking game?
Like personally, I'd want to see League of Legends because it's a game I've been playing for so long, and there's so many characters. And I think you could make a big old game. It'd be fun.
Fuck, I would have said Metal Gear, but the last one kind of was very open world. Play
I
it
mean,
your
you
way.
could take Snake Eater was kind of. Was it kind of open? I know there were a lot of different
the
aspects.
last one, Phantom Pain definitely was like, yo, you
So I
have
never
full
played
range.
that.
Oh, dude, you would love it.
Is that the game that has awful voice acting?
The last one didn't have awful voice acting.
So I had a conversation with my brother about this, but we'll get into that in a different episode. Fuck, my voice hurts from laughing. Holy shit.
I don't know, dude. That's a good fucking question.
I was gonna say like Pokemon and stuff, but like,
Oh,
I
kinda
feel
turning
like
into
kind of
that.
feel that way.
Doom, the original, like 1993 Doom. An open world? That'd be fucking
An
crazy,
open world.
bro.
Oh, like an open world pixel game?
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. Like either
That'd be
that
a
or
cool
like
concept.
the original Wolfenstein. That'd be sick as fuck,
yeah.
dude.
Bro, I've never laughed so hard my feet started to sweat. This is wild.
I don't know. I think if Siege had something like that, that'd be pretty dope.
I was thinking that too.
A Rainbow Six open world? Oh, like where you could, it'd be like a Division, wouldn't it? You kind of
A
like
little bit, yeah.
kind
but
of. Yeah, I definitely see it like that. Like you would basically be helping people out, like settlement kind of stuff.
like you get your little squad together and like, hey, we need to raid this building. And you like
Yeah,
sit there and you
exactly.
draw up your plan. That'd be dope.
So like maybe like a kind of like a Crackdown mix with like you get calls from a dispatch and you have to deploy your team to like terrorist house or whatever. That'd be sick.
It'd be like the old Rainbow Sixes where like you'd put your team together and then you could map out your waypoints throughout the building. But you'd be the call guy where you'd be like, all right, here's the team, and then you go do it. I think it'd be cool. I think it's a good idea. And Ubisoft,
super fucking
holla at us, we'll help you.
That was a really fucking good question. I'm still trying to think
of like what the fuck my answer would even be. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of just taking anything that's not that genre and turning into it is.
But that's the hardest thing, because if we think back to last week's episode when we talked about games of the decade and shit like that, a lot of them were open world RPG type games. So I'm trying to think of what the hell would we turn into that?
Oh, dude, I got another one. So you remember how Mortal Kombat was kind of like open world, like in Mortal Kombat Deception?
Oh, Conquest
What
mode?
what if they would do that for Street Fighter?
That'd be pretty sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
Hell, even Dragon Ball Z is doing that with Kakarot this month.
Yeah. It comes out in 4 days, dude. I'm super fucking hyped. I'm actually gonna probably pre-order after we get off the podcast.
Yeah, I gotta pick up Escape. Oh shit! I gotta pick up Escape for Tarkov. That's gonna be interesting.
I already have the game I want to play loaded up and ready to go as soon as we're done with this.
Which one?
What do you?
I'm playing Apex, dude. I want to play Apex. I've been fucking craving this game for like weeks for whatever reason.
All right, I'll hop on that with you.
I might grind some League. The season opened yesterday. Or the day before. The grind starts.
Shit, I have no answers to that question. Like, I really don't know.
You can't fucking use a cop out. Let's go, man.
I'm really trying.
You want us to help you? You can choose Apex.
You could be a cheater and choose Apex.
I wouldn't choose. I'm trying to think of like games that really stood out for me that weren't open world RPGs. But like I said, I talked about Fallout. I talked about.
Hey, what about the Star Wars game that you had just came out? Like, that'd be pretty sick to see.
That would be awesome. And I've never played the Old Republic games, so I don't know if they were really like that. But a Star Wars game where like if you're like an abandoned Jedi and your whole thing is like helping out people along the way in like an open world, that would be fucking sick.
That would be pretty cool. I'd probably play something along those lines.
Or even if you were a Mandalorian, like a bounty hunter, and you decided what missions you wanted to take, how you wanted to take them on, whether or not you wanted to accept pay. Like you'd have the whole conflict of
so the Witcher in space.
Pay. Yes, Space Witcher as a Mandalorian. That would be sick.
Shit out of that, dude.
Holy fuck, EA, pay me now,
dude.
That'd be nasty.
Or
EA, get us a GameStop sponsorship.
Facts, big facts. What if they did that before, like a Darth Maul game,
like a backstory, like who he became, and
yeah,
so they would work because I don't know if you follow Star Wars lore or anything like that, but he didn't die. Yeah, he didn't die after Phantom Menace. And he actually does become like a crime lord, an underworld kind of boss and stuff if you saw the Solo movie. So that would be interesting, like those kind of things either working for him or what he had to do to get to that point.
I don't know. I would definitely appreciate some more games in that realm to come out where like it was like Fallout or what is that other fucking game? Whereas like your decisions affect the end basis and like how the world really shapes around you.
Right.
Fuck! Wait! Oh my god! I know what he's talking about. I can't.
You know what game I'm talking about? It's like space.
Mass Effect. Shit.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
God, I know I have it on my desktop. I was like, dude, I'm blanking on the name.
Well, the most recent one too was oh shit! I streamed it. What the fuck was it called again? Outer Worlds? Was it? Yeah, Outer Worlds.
Yeah, games like that I think would be super dope to just see, like, kind of make a resurgence and come back out.
My only gripe with those style games are I'm all about side quests, but like some side quests are really stupid. Like fetch quests. I hate fetch quests so fucking much.
Bro.
Pick up this apple, walk 5 feet, give it to that guy. And that's it. That's the whole fucking quest.
Either fetch or transport quests are super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Bring this newsletter to fucking 20 miles away. And then you get the exact opposite. It's like, all right, can you just deliver this to my neighbor? It's like, dude, fuck you. You couldn't walk that far?
So
Bro.
one is this is too far, go do it yourself. The other one is like, dude, you're too fucking lazy, go do it yourself.
I'm playing The Witcher right now, and there's like missions where it's like, yeah, they got killed and our can't. I'm like, okay,
What?
and like, all right, where's the crop field at? Like, oh, it's over there, and it's like 600 yards away, and I'm like, why do you live so far from your field?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing between there. I'm like, move your house closer. And then you go out there, and the body's just sitting there rotten, and I'm like, fucking bury them. Move them out of your field.
It's the worst. I like one-sided missions, though. Even if they're going to be that way, it's like, hey, take this to this one point, and that's it. You know, because then you can continue with whatever you want from that point. But when you got to go and give something to somebody and then bring it back, it's like, fuck. I either leave this mission unfinished forever, or I now travel the fucking 8 kilometers back to finish it.
So, side note about The Witcher. On Wednesday, I spent 8 hours playing The Witcher to make sure I did everything right just so I could bang Triss Marigold. Right? And I did. And then I woke up the next day and my game was uninstalled on my computer. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I didn't do that. Like, I couldn't even verify the files. It just said it wasn't installed. So I had to sit there. I reinstalled it and it took like an hour. And I was like, oh, hey, the game's here. And I'm like, I fucking know. I watched myself bang Triss Marigold last night. Steam was trying to test me, man.
Steam wanted to make sure that you chose the proper waifu.
Well, first I was going to do Yennefer. Because you were like, oh, she's like mean to you. And I'm like, yeah, I want that shit. But then I met Triss and she's like a firecracker little redhead. And I'm like, you badass. I like you. She's like lighting people on fire. And I'm like, hi. And then, yo, to anyone listening, if you haven't seen of Geralt and Triss Marigold,
Yeah, you're cutting out super hard.
My bad. So, if you haven't seen the sex scene between Triss and Geralt, go watch it. It's so funny.
That's going to be super awkward to explain that one in bed later. It was a recommendation.
Are you not going to watch it with me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like them doing it that's funny. It's the aftermath. That's all I had.
All right.
Corndog out.
That was a good conundrum.
Yeah, that was actually, I think, best 12 out of 10. Would recommend.
5 out of 7.
Thank you guys for checking us out on our newest The Other Controller podcast. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and Anchor. If you guys are checking us out on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button and the bell. You are notified every time we drop another podcast. Or Brown, Steady, and Corndog. Merc sometimes. We are The Other Controller podcast. Have a wonderful week.
Jesus.